Tonight on AutoLife news, yeah. As you can see, I'm in the studio now. I use the green screen inside. You know what? I forgot how the building is called. I think it's the workshop with the helipad on the roof. Anywho, here's a guy stuck in traffic, waiting for British Petroleum. Okay, this is a little experimentation with AutoLife's news channel that I have planned for, mainly focusing on major events and economy factors, so to get people informed and make them pay not too much for a business anymore because it's destroying the economy. The dollar's inflating more and more, and other things change their price as well because business has a huge effect on this whole city and its own. We now shift over to another recording of economist reporter Schmitzelbag. Switching to you. Okay, good morning America. Let's discuss business. Remember that 5 years ago that it was easy for $9 million to afford an 8K business, which is something that, was still kinda okay in my books, but the inflation of the dollar is now almost impossible to obtain for a regular starting millionaire that has approximately 13 mil. And leave with a couple breathing room over. And that's not even the case. If you take for account like taco, taco is like $14, right? Well, if you go back to 2013, the same taco is approximately $5.50, which was already stupidly expensive. Like stupid! Like stupid! Hold on, my shoulder's getting cramped. I'm adjusting the camera a little bit. No, Jeff, and now hold still. It's doubled. Hold it still. And the value of the dollar is plummeting downhill even further. Maybe because people can earn too much too easy. For example, there's too many low-end jobs and not enough good jobs, but also jobs that require more sustainability of this country as a whole. If we work more different jobs, we might put an end on inflation rates of the value of our currency. For example, fuelers. Almost 100% of our fuel comes from external sources, even though the oil pumpers in Venezuela are almost empty and are barely pumping anything through pipelines. We now need drillers and fuelers in our own country to go to the desert country and find hopefully fresh oil there. Marine oil fields also seems to have better days. The best times is on an end. The Department of Resources suggests that we will run out of oil if we don't find anything new in about 15 years. But what's gonna happen in 15 years? So we can have approximately 69% of oil comes out of United Emirates Arabics, and that's in Africa. Also 50% of our oil comes from South Africa and some of even from China, which costs the economy also a bloated amount. That makes sense because the dollar for a gallon of diesel or gas is now approximately $2.50. Some places even $3 a gallon, which for the regular consumer is getting crazy high. Wait a minute, where's my third piece? Oh, yeah, there it is. Alright, part. Initialization. Yeah, that's part 4. Initialization of a small regulatory government. Which means the capability of changing and dumping new laws. For example, legalizing weed and top speed for a highway like 140, whatever. To make such things possible, we need a voting system, plus an initiative from somebody giving the idea to change it, and then it has to pass through multiple staff of our nation leaders. For example, the Secretary of Road and Highway Safety Commission, the Vehicles Corporation, Safety and Integration, and President himself needs to sign off on it, and of course the spokesman reporting about it on live TV. Where's on news? How it's gonna be, how things go in this country. Live broadcast is #1, like in the old days, but these days we even have electronic billboards. Is that camera good over there? Yeah, I think it's a good angle. Okay. Oh no, I'm not sure if my left side is my good side. Anyways. Did I save this somewhere? I'm sure I have a text somewhere about this. I came not too well prepared, like always. I guess it's I think it's a genetic problem, not really my brain cells. Part 5. Initially of government and regulatory suggestions. Bingo! There's part 5. When news reporter goes live, near players will turn on. Near TVs near players will turn on in electric billboards. Small TVs, small distance, big billboards, more distance for resource management. Facilitating awesome new roleplay scenarios ideas, starting a government initialization process to create many different types of scenarios. For example, voting for people to get different functions first, doing a speech to get an idea where people are voting for, electing a president, Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Resources and Finance, and of course reporters. Finance economy, somebody making regular TV about how the economy is running here in AutoLife City. And most important of all, law and order, giving the city the capability to initialize new rules and laws of dropping old ones that don't seem relevant or unusual. Regulations, of course. Regulations and of course intense training for the Secret Service, protecting for our leaders. If the game utilized live and TV electric billboards broadcast, this would be further enhance the whole experience. Which this is actually a text I wrote somewhere. Let's check it again. Yep, that's... Oh, some things are added in there. That's great, okay. Anyways, this is a good test for how live TV could look like when doing new reports like Bloomberg does on CNN in different towns. But our network is more like BBS, Big Bad Snake. Okay, it doesn't have to be an acronym, but okay, this is it. Back to the studio. Alright, we're back in the good old Illinois. Yeah, economy's going to shit. No, yeah, I guess most people notice that already. That's, yeah, pretty depressing. I mean, to think about it, almost 1 year ago, you can buy a 8K business for 9 mil, and even with a card return. Sometimes. And now in the 25. What happened in that 1 year? Well, we don't know yet. I think that's a mystery that's here to stay until somebody finds out. But a listing being made for the average price of the most common incomes of their businesses, recommended pricing. We're gonna make a list up for the future, so people don't get ripped off. Hey, that sounds good. Alright, until next time, here on ATL News.